Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're back with me again. For those new guys among you to World of War. Not World of War. Why do I want to say World of Warships all day right now? I really don't understand. War Thunder. For those new guys among you to War Thunder. The ground aspect. Again, aviation is coming soon. So, here we have the Su-152. It's a fine machine. It's a fun machine. But it's very low slung on the gun. We've already covered, or I do believe we've already covered, depression and elevation and such in traverses. So we're not going to cover that here. But what I am going to quickly cover, just as a quick mention of things, if you don't know, or if you look here, rank 2, battle rating 4. What's this about? And how do you get new tanks and such? So I'm just gonna quickly, or how do I get new vehicles? Actually, in general, I'm gonna quickly just cover that. I know it's fairly easy to understand with just your own little bit of tinkering around, but just in case. So you have two different currencies. You can buy golden eagles, and you can also buy silver lions, as you actually see in the subscript next to it. Silver lions are your main currency, and your golden eagles are premium currency. Premium currency gets you premium vehicles. Also gets you certain perks down here on your command bar, like saying buying extra crews, so you can have more tanks or planes to bring into the fight. Or in the modifications tab, you can say you can buy extra vehicles or buy a talisman, which actually I don't know what they do. Oh, okay, so it gets you better. Okay, so it gets you more RP. Okay, cool. Rank points. Okay. So that's something you can do with your golden eagles. Now to buy tanks, first you need to research them, and that comes with intelligence points. Don't do that actually. Yeah, it's called intelligence point, right? It is called an intelligence point, right? Hey, sure, I'll turn on that. But I'm just wondering. I know it's a thing, I just can't remember what it's called. I think it is called intelligence points. So, you can increase your intelligence points by boost. As soon as every tank in the game has or every tier of tank has a certain amount of, research you need to do to figure it out. And as soon as you've been able to figure it out, say how to build, in this case, a KV-85, well, I can buy one and commission a crew on it with the silver lions. Again, silver lions is your main currency. That's how you also upgrade your tank. Because, I mean, it's all well and good to buy a tank, but if it stays stock, you're in trouble. And of course, intelligence comes into that as well, but this is a different kind of intelligence. This is, you learned it on the tank, so it's for the tank research itself. Okay? So like right now, I'm researching getting better, how to use better filters for the tank. Better oil filters and fuel filters and such, and air filters. Okay? I can also research better tracks, a better engine and transmission, fire equipment and adjusting fire, horizontal drives and such. So, that's your intelligence and research. The further down you go, the more expensive it gets and the longer it takes. Now, can you just buy your way up? Of course you can. That's what the Golden Eagles are also for. You can just technically buy your way straight up to a rank 7 tank a battle rating tank of 11 or 11.5 or 12, depending on which nation. So, what's this battle ranking system? Because there's a fair wide range from all the way down here at reserve to all the way, as you can see, at least on here on the Russian line, say 11. At least for army or ground, as I call it. I think the Air Force goes a little bit further. Yeah, 11.3. There are some lines that go to 12, I know that, and I just don't remember which ones. Well, battle ranking, or as we call it, BR, which is normally the tiny number that you see here, it goes in third steps. So you'll go from, say, actually right here, 4, 4.3, 4.75. It'll be steps along the way. Yeah, so I thought there was a whatchamacallit here. Okay. Some places have very big steps. They make really big steps, okay? Like right there. You go from 4.3 to 7. Skipping a lot of numbers there, but I digress. So, what does this mean in actual functional terms? This BR. Well, it's Gaijin's nominal way to get you a balanced, yes, there's air quotes on that one, a balanced fight. They're gonna try to put tanks of similar battle ratings together to get you a game. Does fair mean within 2 complete BR? And I learned to mean 2.0 plus or minus 2.0. Is it possible for a BR tank of 2.3 to fight a 4.3? Yes. How do I know? I've had to do it. Dear God, did I cry? I mean, to be fair, 2.3 versus a 4.3, that's an SU-122 versus, say, my SU-85 here, or my SU-152. Can it be done? Very much so, easily so. But just understand, that's a decent order of magnitude of difficulty. Because the higher you go, normally the armory gets better, and definitely their guns are a lot better than yours. Okay, it's a hierarchy kind of thing. But really what it is it's a protected rank of 1 in either direction. Unless you're, if I remember, in a realistic ground battle or realistic air battle. The realistics throw the book out. For the most part, it's let's just say piston, early piston planes versus modern day jet fighters can happen. Put your money on who you think is gonna win that fight. Yeah. So that's about. So rank is plus or minus 1. Rank is ballparking contemporaries together. That's honest to God the easiest way to say it. So rank 1 is, say, first generation of true Soviet tanks. Then you get to rank 2, which is more or less the second generation. You start to see more iconic names popping up. Third generation, same thing. That's the easiest way to think rank. Okay? It's hand waving to try to more or less balance contemporary tanks with contemporary tanks as a whole in a nation, and then BR is contemporaries of flavor to contemporaries of tank itself within it. You know, the $100 bill in relation to the dollar bill in relation to the quarter. Or sorry, money in relation to the dollar bill in relation to the quarter is a good way to think about it. Money is the overarching, so that'd be like the rank. It's money. The dollar in relation to the quarter thing though, that's the, you know, like you see here, it's 10.0. So that'd be $10, no cents. Here you have $9.70. So it's less than 10, but it's within the ballpark of 10, more or less, right? If you want to round heavily, yeah, it's technically the same as 10. Again, flavors of close enough is good enough, is what Gaijin's saying. You really don't know how much I want to say wargaming here, but to be fair, same kinds of place they originally came out of. They came out of the same country, okay? So there's a little bit of hand waving here. So that's all I have to say on the economy of War Thunder. And for those new guys coming into War Thunder, well, get to playing if you want to get good shit.